Good morning, class 6. I'm Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 5, that is separation of substances. So today we are going to discuss some of the methods by which we separate substances. The first method which we discussed today is hand picking, and the second method which we discussed today is winnowing. So in the previous lectures of this video we had discussed that we separate mixtures, one type of thing from the other thing in our day-to-day life, and the need is sometimes we need to separate some beneficial things from the mixture, sometimes we remove the harmful substances, sometimes two beneficial things are together and we separate them to use them differently and to use them for different purpose. So here we are going to discuss about two processes. Number one is hand picking and the number two is winnowing. So the question is, what is hand picking? So hand picking is the process in which when we separate things by picking using our hand to pick that thing from the mixture. So here one activity is given, that suppose you will buy some food item or a packet of food item from the shop. That is activity 1, and then activity 2, and then you just spread that food item on the paper and see that if any harmful thing is present there, so just separate it from by the hand. Like suppose you buy rice and put it in a plate and then you start picking the stones from that rice. So by doing this we are picking the impure or harmful thing from the mixture or from the food item. So this is called hand picking. But remember class, hand picking is only applied to those substances which size is bigger, means you can pick it with the hand. If the size is smaller, then you are not able to use this process for that type of thing. So very few type of things or very small number of things for which you can use this hand picking process. The next process is called winnowing. So winnowing is a process in which we separate lighter objects from the heavier objects by the help of wind or by the blowing of wind. With the help of blowing of wind, we separate lighter particles from the heavier particles. So here is one more activity we are going to perform, that is activity 3. Take some sand and some sawdust or dried leaves and break it in small pieces and mix the sand and the dried leaves together. And when you are doing this, you will find that after mixing this sand and sawdust and these dry leaves together, what will happen is you are not able to pick those things with your hand. So there is some other process by which we can separate the lighter particles from the heavier particles. So this process is called winnowing. So here sand is the heavier particle and sawdust or the leaf is the lighter particle. So by the help of wind we can separate. So for that what we will do, we just put this mixture on a plate, take the plate and stand on a higher platform and tilt the plate a little so that the sand and the leaf start falling from the plate. So when from a height it will fall on the ground, the heavier particle fall just below the plate, but the lighter particle, because of the wind, it just move a little away from the heavier sand particle. So this is how lighter particles are removed from the heavier particles. Normally, farmers use this technique to remove the husk from the rice. So this is the technique called winnowing. If wind is not there, they use a table fan or a stand fan for doing so. So in this way, winnowing is very helpful for the farmers, or in our day-to-day life when we need to separate a lighter component from the heavier component, and when they are very small and the size of these components are very small, then we need to use this process, because other process, hand picking, is not going to help here. So class, I hope you are able to understand the process of hand picking and the process of winnowing. If any problem, ask me class, I will help you. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you.